fair play to the weatherman, he was not far out. They forecasted 14 to 15 millimeters of rain last night, and I checked it before I went to bed, and this thing was on 2 mil. So that's about, well, blinking well, spot on. Well done, chaps. Although I'd much sooner you forecasted it a dry night. Anyway, stop reading for a minute. Good morning, world, and welcome to Saturday, 14th of January. And as you can imagine, everything is just wet again. All right, you guys need a bail, and probably wouldn't hurt for a bit of a refresh on the bed again. Should be all right for hay that side because I did it last night late, but we'll just go and check that. But again, another refresh of the bed. I can't make my mind up. If I was to shut them in and feed them here, would the bed get any cleaner or any drier? Well, it certainly would not be cleaner because they leave quite a lot of poo outside. If I was to shut them in, there'd be an awful lot more poo inside. But the downside is, I think walking in and out and them getting wet and coming in and out wet and lying, I think it gets the bed wet. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, but I suppose with wet, at least, well, damp, at least I can keep them clean. Right, you've chucked half of that out, so I'm going to chuck that back in again. You can't eat it if you throw it out there, you know. Have it in there. Actually, that possibly might have been me when I was forking the bale out when I put it in there. So, yeah, it might have been me. Still, waste not, want not. Right, I've got to keep one eye on at the house because Tesco's shopping is coming this morning. Mrs. P is still ordering our shopping from her hospital bed, which is... It's created a little bit of conflict because she has her normal shopping stuff, a lot of which she gets through and I don't. And there's been a little bit too much waste for my liking because some of the things she likes, I don't like. They're not getting eaten, they're not getting used. So we've had to have a gentle word in the right direction to say, would you stop buying that and that? But you could have an extra couple of those and those to adjust. So I mean, bless her, she wants to be involved, she wants to do as much as she can from the house from 60-70 miles away. It's not easy. I don't want to take that off of her, but it's just the adjustment of things aren't usual. It's not normal. She's not here, so I've only got to cater for me, and to be honest, my catering requirements are pretty basic and simple, actually. As long as I got something to eat, something to drink, some warmth, it's kind of enough. So, right, okay, let's go. So I might not bed these guys out until this afternoon. That's to make sure they got a dry bed tonight. And also, I'm off to Oxford tomorrow to visit Mrs. P, and I'll be leaving early. So if I do it later on this afternoon, apparently it's going to be a drier night today and a drier day tomorrow, I hope so, then hopefully that means they can stay fed, clean, dry and happy until I get home, which will be early afternoon tomorrow. That's when I'll be back, and then I can always do it again then. So yeah, well, I'd like to go and see my missus in Oxford, but didn't have to make a hole in the day. Right, Go and shut them in. Oh. Oh. See, a lot of the day I don't get any aggravation from my left shoulder at all. I got rotary cuff issues, but just occasionally I'll do something stupid and it will remind me in no uncertain terms, oh, did you forget that you've done something to your shoulder? And I'll say, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Go on, go on, go on, let me go, go on. Oh, the nut's doubled over there. That's typical. That'll do. So, this looked like a bit of a rough bale when I first picked it out, but actually this is... Oh, they're going to like that. Short. Fine. Yeah, that's nearly too good for them. No rats today. They seem to have left that nest. I think they got fed up with me disturbing them every other day. So, yeah. Oh, there's one. Nope, two. Oh, should have brought Biscuit down. Should have brought Biscuit down. Hugger. Oh well. Don't tell her. All right, you lot. You can come out again there. There's a hole there, and I keep putting my bloody foot in it. Okay, everything's got plenty of food now. I will set to and do some bedding, I think. Maybe down here, but wait till Tesco's has been. He should be here anytime in the next half an hour, and there's no point me getting stuck into a job, shut this lot in or out. I might as well just let them get on with it, sort out the Tesco's delivery. Never any daughters about when you need one. Then we'll get back to it. Alright, well, while I had the spikes on, and alright, the spikes are still on, I just grabbed bale to put down there. I won't cut the strings yet. There they are. So yeah, we'll cut the strings when we do the bedding out, and then I've got access to some clean straw for them. So we don't have a terrific amount of straw in stock, but if I use it carefully and along with the wood chip, so basically we're doing a layer of wood chip, layer of straw, so we're scraping at the top if it's mucky, layer of wood chip, and a layer of straw on top of that. And I'm just hoping it's going to make it last longer, and also when I dig it out, because it's all mixed in together, I just know it's an I've never done it before. I've never used, hello darling, I've never used a mixture of straw and wood chip like that before, so it's kind of a new thing for me. If I can make the straw last longer, thank you, then I think it's a worthwhile experiment. So she's calmed down a bit. That's Grumpy, isn't it? Yeah, you are. She says, you're all right there, you're nowhere near my calf. But, do you know what? She's not rushing the gate at me anymore. Or, hello, sweetheart. Hello. Hello. So, this is last year's calves. No, you can't have that. This is last year's calves. So, and some of them This little steer here, 178, has always been, he's got no fear, which to some people go, oh, isn't that lovely? He comes up for a cuddle and stuff like that. The problem is, because he's got no fear, he's possibly the one I'm going to have to watch out for later on, because he'd probably be only playing, but that's the one that's going to knock me over. Okay, so it's all very well having him tame, but there's a boundary. There's tame, and it's like, how can I put it? I don't know, say you keep a horse and you give it a treat every day. You know, every day you go and see a horse and you give it a polo or something, and the horse loves it, and then the day you forget to take the polos. Where's me bloody polo? So, and then they get upset. So, don't you? Only thing with you is, though, is you're not going to be here long enough to get huge, are you? Because you are going to be steak. Yes, you are. Yes. Oh, they say, how could you eat that? Well, with a few fresh greens, roast potatoes, thick gravy, and horseradish. That's how I eat that. Don't you? But between now and then, you're going to get well looked after. Ain't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Right, cup of tea. Do you get miffed when you find yourself loitering around half the time, not doing things you want to get done because you're waiting for somebody else to come and do something for you? I mean, I'll hold my hand up. I've been guilty of it myself. I've told customers that I only go and look at a job or something, and then I've either forgotten or I've been sideswiped with something else that's gone on. So I'm not whiter than white. I have been guilty of it myself, but when there's no communication at all and then there's no way to contact them, basically we've got the repair company come in to collect Julia's car to repair a little ding that she had before Christmas, and all we've had is they're coming today and they're going to text us before they come. Well, it's getting on well past 2 o'clock now. I've been around all morning, apart from 2 local quotes which I could get back to really quick. I've got a third one I need to go and do, which I've promised to do today over in Thornbury. So now I'm torn between staying here and getting nothing done, or going out and getting some work for the tree gang. And are they even going to text us at all? I don't know. But I want to go now. I want to get it done because I want to get back in time to refresh the bed in there. That is a job I've got earmarked for today, for the second or latter half of the day. So it's done for tonight. So I'm going to have to go. And if they turn up for a car, well, I have warned mother-in-law, but it's whether or not they'll wait half an hour, which would be the amount of time it would take for her to get out of her chair and get all down to the house to give him the key. But you know what? If they don't communicate, that's their problem, not mine. We're going to Thornbury. Literally, that's all we're doing. It's just that little diddy ding there and a bit of plastic on there. That's it. It's hardly worth doing, but she wants it repaired. You all right? I'm in the doghouse with her. Do you know why I'm in the doghouse with her? It's because mother-in-law was having her dinner, which happened to be a pasty. Saturday for my mother-in-law is pasty day. Likes to have a pasty, and she loves a bit of pasty, don't you? Because I couldn't find you to come out, and where were you? Sat by Audra's chair, looking hungry. And when I called her away, it was like, no, it is, the dog wants to come with you but doesn't want to come with you, and it's that look. I mean, those of you that keep dogs will know exactly what I mean. I want to go with you, but I also want the pasty. She did come with me, but you know, not overly happy about it, are you? Well, I don't know if you could see me. I just shot up the house to pick up the camera because I wanted to get on with the job. I didn't have time to mess about moving this around. But yeah, finally we're done. So I don't know if I've got a dodgy switch or what up there, because that light can't seem to make up its mind whether it wants to be on or off. The thing is, it's a bit difficult to get up there and look at it right now with this light here. I wish it'd make his mind up. Anyway, although it probably doesn't look like it in the light in there, that is a fresh new bed for them, so they're all nice and clean. I mean, it was a lot fresher than that, but when I let them in there, 20 minutes, they were I could hear them roaring around in there, and they've kind of stirred it up and mixed it in with the bit of crap that was underneath. So anyhow, it's dry. They can lie on it and stay clean, and they're done. They got enough grub for tonight. I'll give them a fresh bale in the morning before I go, and the same I'll do with the cows, even though they've probably got enough to last until tomorrow lunchtime. If I'm away from the farm for any period of time, I like to top things up just to make sure. Okay, we'll let you a lot in. Right, oh yeah, Mrs. Cow, she's in there because she's got a poorly baby. When I came back earlier, little chap down there, he's in the straw there, was led down outside in the cold. He got chilled. So I just brought him in for the time being and stuck him under some straw. So he's still warm, his ears are still warm, his mouth is still warm, but his outside core is chilled. So we'll come back down and check on him in a couple of hours and see how he's getting on. So you might have to have a jab, maybe. So yeah, poor little thing. She was led down out there. Why would you lie down outside when you've got a nice warm bed inside? Go figure. Okay, you lot, you can come in and make a mess of that lot. One at a time, single file, thank you. So the weatherman says it's not going to rain tonight. And if that's true, hello Grumpy, if that's true, this bed should stay clean easily till tomorrow afternoon. So I really hope so, because at the rate we're going, with the amount of wet, we are now starting to get through our straw. So be it. It is what it is. Hello, mate. Hello. It's like having an in-law that just won't shut up. It's got to be heard. Right, that's it. I'm done for today. I don't actually know what the time is because I've broken my watch strap, so I'm not wearing a watch. I'm imagining it's getting somewhere near 5 o'clock. So, yeah, everyone's happy. We'll come down and check on that calf again in a couple of hours. I may or may not bring the camera because, like I said, the light isn't that good down here. So, and I don't know, we'll see. Let's hope she makes the night okay. But she's not very well. Right, good night you lot.